Dear candidates, we are done with the number series, and from today onwards we will go for the letter series codes and its relationship. So under the mathematical reasoning, the second concept is a coding and decoding. While we are going for the coding, the sequence of the English letters are very important, and usually this coding and decoding concepts are used in a defense, police, secret services, and in the examination of those all to check the mental ability. And this is a common type of the questions in every kind of the competitive examination. Let's understand what is this chart. I have written A to Z letters, and 1 to 26 I have numbered it. You can see this chart is little bit different. So in the single chart we can understand the forward sequence and the backward sequence. So forward sequence, you can see 1 to 13 sequence, it is till M I have written left to right sequence. From 14 to 26 I have written it in the backward sequence, that is right to left. Why this is so? Because sometimes in the questions, especially in the coding with the number series, they used to ask the number of A in the forward sequence as well, and number of A with the backward sequence as well. If it is for A and Z, it is very easy. What if suddenly they have asked for the backward sequence of I? In that case, obviously you can say 18 if you are having this particular chart, and here the forward sequence of I is 9 and backward sequence of R is also 9. So this chart indicates in the forward sequence S series is 1, in the backward sequence S series is 26, and in the forward sequence Z series, okay, Z series is 26, and in the backward sequence the Z series is 1. In the same way, if you take the example of K, in the forward sequence that is 11, in the backward sequence that is 16, and in the same way, if you're taking the example of P, in the forward sequence that is 16, and in the backward sequence that is 11. So I request you to write this particular chart before starting off any of the competitive examination. And with this, we should know about the vowels as well. It is A, E, I, O, U. I will give the number for that: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And always remember, H is not always a vowel. Okay, so in case of honor, that is called as vowel, and in case of honorarium, that is not treated as vowel. Same case of the U as well. In case of European, it's not the vowel, whereas in case of umbrella, that is treated as vowel. Well, let me go for the further classifications of this coding and decoding. So alphabetical coding, it will be like A, C, E, G. What is next one? Okay, so here they have left B, here they have left D, here they have left F, here we have to leave H, and the next letter should be I. So this is directly a letter coding. Okay, alphabetical coding, it's a direct one. The next one, I can say the letter coding with a specific pattern. So there will be some specific patterns for the letters. For example, this is the belongings is coded as table style. What is linen? Okay, this can be one example. How to solve this? You are just going to see whether LINEN is in the belongings. I will write the belongings, and the code of that, it is just below. I will write every letter. What we need is linen, correct? So L is coded as B, I is coded as T, so I will write as B, T. Obviously N is coded as E, E is coded as EA, and N is coded as E. Okay, so BTEAE will be the answer for this. Intentionally I haven't given any options here, since we are not practicing and we are just studying the concepts. I am not providing the options. So once we are done with this basics, we will go for the options. So likewise, there are a few more questions. I think you can stop this. What is posted? Posted is coded as dead stop. What should be the code of speed? Okay, so you can see the posted is written in vice versa manner. The D is written as first. Okay, so likewise they have just made it exactly vice versa. Okay, so you can see the last letter D is in first, the next letter E is in next, S is here, O is here, and P is here. In the same way you can solve the next question as well. Grit is coded as FQDDS. What is CDDO? Remember, this is a word and this is a code, correct? So what CDDO? This can be code. So instead of word, I can say it as decode. So what is asked? Whether they have asked the code? So they haven't asked the code. They have asked the decode of CDDO, and we will see the relationship between these two first. Okay, G, F. You can see the Coded words are just the previous letter. R, Q is also previous letter. E, D is also previous letter. Again E, D is also previous letter. And T, S. So S is the previous letter of T. So C, D, D, O is a coded one. So we need the decoded one. So that is why we will go for the next letter. It should be D, E, E. PAT is coded as Q, R, B, C, U, V. What is grace? Okay. So here you can see one letter is coded as two letters. Okay. One letter of decoding is coded as two letters. Okay. P is coded as QR, A is coded as BC, and T is coded as UV. So what should be the grace? So you have to see what is the next two letters of G, what is the next two letters of R, what is the next two letters of A, what is the next two letters of C, and what is the next two letters of E. Okay, so this is how you can go for the coding. That's it for today. Like, share, subscribe, and click the bell icon if you like this particular video, and share with your friends. Thank you for watching.